Hey dreamers, and welcome back to Dreamers Unite. Thanks so much for spending time with me. Thanks for coming back to the channel. And while you're here, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the blue bell, okay? For more great content. Then you'll know when our videos are coming out. So today I want to talk about the nugget I want to share with you is, are we enjoying the process of our journey? How do we value our journey? How do we do that? You know, I was inspired to talk about this because a friend of mine actually had a Mother's Day sermon about talking about the process. Well, I am not a preacher, so I'm not going to give a sermon. That's not my calling. But I am going to say that inspired me to say, you know what? We're always in this fight, right? To move ahead and to move forward. You know, when I lose weight, when I graduate, when I finish school, when I buy the house, when I have the baby, when the kids leave the house, right? So we're so focused sometimes on the future. Are we living in the moment? Are we really enjoying smelling the roses? Are we embracing our lives fully in the present moment? Or are we so busy racing towards the future? Or the other part of it is, are we busy looking in our rear view mirrors? And are we busy looking in the past and holding on to all the luggage and the baggage that we tend to keep, right? And that also tends to keep us blocked, right? So how can we live more present and value the journey? So I think one of the biggest things is gratitude. Gratitude, being grateful. I mean, the practice of gratitude is life-changing. So if you are one of those people who it's very difficult to find things to be grateful for, or you're just not consciously looking for or being present with yourself to say, hey, what am I grateful for? Spend some time doing that, whether it's time in the morning, during your meditation, during your prayer time. Maybe it's just, like I said before, I talk a lot about journaling. Maybe it's having a gratitude journal, you know? Maybe you could do it at night or in the morning. Maybe like me, it's putting, affirmations around your house and just reminding yourself, hey, what do I have to be grateful for? And if you're like me, the list could go on and on and on. Even if things are not perfect in your life, we always have something to be grateful for. Let's just start with the fact that we have breath in our bodies. And if you are walking around healthy, physically, emotionally, mentally healthy, whew, you've got just the world of gratitude to be grateful for. So I'm not going to spend much more time on being grateful, but I will say that practicing gratitude is a way that will expand your appreciation for your journey. It will expand. Also, cherish your friends and family, okay? Now more than ever, we need to connect, right? I can't wait to be able, I know I'm not alone, right? To be able to hug people again and kiss people again and sit in the space and not do this social distancing and, and have a mask on. And, it's strange, right? But we still, to enjoy this moment and to enjoy, again, maybe our journey and our process, taking time now to, call, check in on people, write a letter. Gosh, do people even do that anymore? Or write an email to someone or send them a text message. Let them know how you feel about them now. Don't wait until the person is gone, right? We don't know. Life is uncertain. If there's anything that this pandemic taught us, right, is just how uncertain. It's a reminder how fragile life is, how uncertain life is. And I know my mom used to always say, give people their flowers while they are alive. Every day for her was a celebration. I mean, she didn't always wait to your birthday or Christmas to do something special for you. So let's honor that. Let's continue to honor one another, and let's continue to cherish our relationships with our family and our friends. Another way that we can value our journey and really value that process and stay present is be committed, right? Be committed to ourselves. Be committed to what are our values? What are our rituals? What do we do every day? What do we focus on? Are we being focused? Are we staying focused and enjoying that? No matter what you're doing, you can, even if you're cleaning your house sometimes, I mean, I don't always want to clean, but sometimes it really feels good to clean. Like right now, especially, doesn't it feel good to declutter, to get the cobwebs out of the corners? Maybe cooking something that you haven't tried before. Try new things. Be committed to getting up out of that bed. You know what I'm saying? Be committed to yourself. And learning. Be curious. Staying present and staying in the moment is really about asking ourselves, why? How can I grow? How can I expand? What can I learn? What can someone teach me? What can I teach them? Every single day is really a day to learn, a day that we can expand, a day that we can grow, a day that we can transform. Another way that we can, again, just value our process and not always just be so busy to race to the goal, right? To just not take time to enjoy and learn the steps necessary to get to the goal. So learning. Okay, this is another big one. Okay, huge, really. Don't multitask. I know my writing might be really poor, so I hope you can tell this says don't multitask. But, listen, I am guilty of multitasking. I am. And, studies show that we really are not, our brains are not designed really to be focused on, 10 things at once. And when we do, we probably don't always do it the best. But more importantly, sometimes we can do a great job multitasking. I won't say that it's impossible, but what the multitasking takes us away from, I think, is enjoying, right, what we're doing. Because again, when you're doing so many things at one time, even though I can get high on that sometimes, that pace, right? But did we really enjoy what we just did? Or sometimes when I'm multitasking, by the time I get to the bottom step, I don't even know what I was going to look for. I don't even know what I was doing because my thoughts, I'm all over the place. So I think, again, taking time to be present and to be thoughtful about what you're doing and enjoying, whether it's the work, whether it's your children, whether, again, it's your friends or your family, or whether it's just spending time with yourself in meditation or in prayer, or now we wish we could go out to a movie, but watching a movie or whatever it is, just to be able to enjoy that moment without multitasking and without thinking, like, what else do I have to do on my to-do list? And the last thing I'm going to talk about today is balance, right? Enjoying our journey means finding that balance, that scale, that you don't tip it too far this way or tip it too far that way. It's like right in the middle. Right in the middle. So, do you have a balanced life right now? Do you have work-life balance? And now it's really sometimes even more difficult that we're that we're home, right? This balancing act can be even more challenging now that we're home. Or maybe it's not. Maybe we're finding new ways. And how can you find new ways to balance, to enjoy? Maybe now that you are working home, you can get up a little bit later, or maybe you have a little more time to enjoy a cup of tea or whatever it is. But at any rate, I always enjoy spending time with you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you will share it. I hope that you've gotten some concrete golden nuggets, something tangible that you can take away and put into practice, because that's what I'm here for. That's what we're here for as a community, to learn, to grow together, to manifest together, to see how we can get another step closer to living the best life that we can. And maybe you're living a great life now and you just want to live even greater. Or maybe you are not doing all that you know or being all that you can be. Wherever you are in the process, you know what? Love yourself. Love yourself. And as I said before last week, give yourself one of these. The biggest hug ever. So I will see you next time, and please do not forget to subscribe. I appreciate you all. So I will see you again next time. And remember, please comment too. I always forget to say comment, but I want your comments. Tell me what you like. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I want to be able to still bring nuggets and content and interviews and the things that really will help you in the long run, that will help all of us. So I'll see you next time, and I look forward to your comments. Tell me how you are valuing your journey, how you are valuing the process a little bit more after watching this video. Take care.